This is arguably one of the most striking moments from this interview.
Remind everybody, you warned.
Yeah, watch my brother's video. His videos are always very solid and introspective, and what he's saying is so true. And Kamala Harris is too classy to have done the "I told you so," but everybody knows she told him so. We told you so. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I don't think people realize it, right? The GOP actually went before Congress in 2024, and the hubris of that, and testified about Project 2025. They went in front of Congress and said, yeah, this is what we're going to do. They basically exposed their plan and said, yeah, we're going to do this, and guess what? There's nothing you can do to stop us. That was the attitude. Which makes me think that that lawsuit in Rockland County, and we're finding other irregularities all over the country, means they had something in play. A long time now. They've been planning this for a long time now. The GOP always have a long game. It's something I don't know for the life of me why Democrats can't seem to do. But that's another post. The capitulation is kind of on brand for America right now. Money over everything else. Corporate interests over everything else. They capitulate because they have mergers they want to do. They don't want to run afoul with the mergers, because Trump could stop the mergers. They capitulate because they don't want to spend the extra money for defending frivolous lawsuits. Even though they would win, right? They would have to expend the money in the first place for years. Because now Trump has the full faith, the bottomless resourced Justice Department at his disposal. So a lot of companies capitulate, like private companies, like private law firms and stuff capitulate because they don't have the level of resource that the federal government has. They capitulate. Universities and museums and stuff like that capitulate because they don't want to waste resources defending themselves from frivolous investigations and lawsuits, which is what Trump always fucking does. He's done that in the private sector, and he's done that now. But yeah, it's the capitulation. That's right. She's right about the capitulation. One thing that everybody keeps missing. There was a content creator on here, a woman. I know she's an attorney or not, but I couldn't even stitch her video because she didn't have that setting on. Where she talked about, at this point, a month or two ago, she released that video where she talked about, she talked about something called coordinated bad faith. So what my friend here was talking about them sitting on their hands and stuff like that, and the apparent capitulation of members of Congress and the Supreme Court with their shadow docket stuff, which is an instrument of their capitulation. That's coordinated bad faith, where members of the party work towards gaining power over all three branches of government, right? And they basically say, like, okay, the executive is going to do this. You, members of Congress in the Senate and House, you will not stop him. You will stand down. And you, in the Judiciary, we know it's probably unconstitutional, but here's the wiggle room. We're going to allow you, through our dark document, our shadow document, we're going to allow you to do what you want to do for now, knowing full well that the changes you will make will be nearly impossible for the other side to undo, at least the other side to undo in any rapid way or a truly effective way or truly complete way. And we'll save face by ruling against it later on. They rule against it maybe 2 years later when it finally officially gets to our door. But you will have done what we planned for you to do already. That is what you call coordinated bad faith. The framers of the Constitution never, that's the thing, they never would have predicted that this would happen. I don't know if they ever predicted this. Any of you who are constitutional scholars, like Tad Stormer, I'm name dropping you because I'm going to tag you in it. I want you to speak to this. And y'all who are historians, y'all can talk to this. If the framers of the Constitution ever envisioned something called coordinated bad faith. Because the hubris of them going in front of Congress and talking about Project 2025, which essentially needed coordinated bad faith to take hold as it has, is amazing. And those of you who are historians, and my friend Taz too, y'all can let me know if you ever heard, if you ever thought that the framers of the Constitution considered something called coordinated bad faith, if they ever thought that would be a thing. Because that's what we have here. We have coordinated bad faith. Coordinated bad faith prosecutions of the respective officers. It's a coordinated action by members of a political party who are in charge of all three branches of government. I don't know, man. But watch my buddy's video and watch his video. Good video, I'm just adding to it.